my fingers look like I've been cleaning up a crime scene. Oh dear. Am I gonna get arrested for craft murder? Well, hello friends and happy holidays. It's Min from Honest Stampage here again. And yes, I am doing more Christmas crafts the week of Christmas because, as I stated in my last video, I'm a teacher. And so I didn't get off until Friday, and then I needed a couple days to recuperate. And so every day this week I'll probably craft and make a video. So today I'm completing these darling Scrabble tile bone ornaments for all of the puppies in our family. Maisie is new to our family, and so we decided that we're gonna give all of her puppy cousins an ornament. And so these are really quick and easy to make. I'm going to put all of the things that I use down in the description box below. I'll try to link it. Most of what I got on Amazon, or it was in my stash. So let's go ahead and get started. So I already have some things set up for a couple of different steps here, but the first step is to actually paint the bone. And I wanted to show you these wooden bones I got for really cheap on Amazon. There were like 36 of them. They're not too thick. And honestly, I kind of like the way they look with just one coat of paint. I like how you can still kind of see the wood grain. And because you're not gonna really be able to see it anyway, because you're covering most of it up with the words, all I'm gonna do is put a little bit of paint right here and then use that to paint the entire thing, and it'll dry quicker. The color that I'm using today is True Burgundy by Folk Art. This came to me in a plaid box that I won a few months back from my lovely friend Janie, who is the Craft Princess. If you haven't seen her channel, you should check it out. And so this is the color that I'm using. Super quick and easy. I'm going to set this aside to dry and pull this other one that I already painted out, because this is for the next step. And yes, you do get your hands dirty if you're like me, but I don't mind. I just kind of rub the paint together so that it's dry and it's not going to mess things up. Anyway, so this one is dry, and I'm going to show you how I decided if I was going to put the name this way or if I was going to put the name this way. And it all has to do with the length of the name. As you can see, Ruby is shorter than Pippin. And so if it was 4 or 5 letters, I could fit it down this way. But if it was longer, it needed to go this way. So we're gonna put Hundi on here, our fur baby who passed away in September. And since Hundi is 6 letters, I'm going to make it go across. And I am actually going to put the letters on with E6000 and let them cure for 24 hours before I finish these 2 ornaments, because this way these will stay on. Unlike if I did them with hot glue, they might pop off. So that's why I'm using E6000. The other thing I really like about the E6000 glue is that I can push these around and have them perfectly lined up before the glue sets. And so there's wiggle room. So that's another reason why I did the E6000. So now that that one's done, I'm gonna lay it aside to cure for the next 24 hours, and I will finish this one up tomorrow. All right, so now it's time to decorate, and I'm decorating Buddy. He's the last one that I had to complete before my 2 little girls, who I'm gonna finish tomorrow. So what I've got to decorate these with is I've got some red ribbon. This will be the ribbon that I fold over like this and put on the back so it can hang on the tree. I've got a little buffalo plaid bow, and I actually bought 2 different colors. I bought the black and white, and I also bought the red, green, and silver. And so I've just been alternating them. And then, because I have so many left over, crafty things, I'm thinking Valentine's Day, Christmas for next year. So I'm super excited about these. Then I'm also going to use some gold cord, elastic cording. And then I also got these tiny, tiny jingle bells from Amazon, and I'm gonna put 2 of these on just to give it a little bit of jingle. And then you're probably wondering why I have washi tape. This I'm actually putting on the back to help hold this in place. So even though I'm putting hot glue, before the hot glue dries, I'm going to put the washi tape over it as well to give it a little bit of extra strength. And here's what one of those cute red, green and silver ones looks like. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do. So to put the jingle bells on, what I'm going to start by doing is I'm going to start by actually tying this around the red ribbon in a knot. And that's going to give me a nice base for the jingle bells to go onto. And it's going to make it really cute when I tie a bow around with the elastic for those bells. I'm going to make sure to pull this cute little bow out of there. And as you can see, because Buddy is kind of longer, instead of having his bow in the middle, I have his off to the side. Okay, so now that I have that knotted, I'm going to add a teeny tiny jingle bell to either side, one to each tail. So one on this tail, and I'm sorry that my fingers look like I've been cleaning up a crime scene. That's what happens when you use red paint. Maybe it just looks like that to me because I can see it and I'm like, oh dear. Am I gonna get arrested for craft murder? If you laughed, thank you, I appreciate it. So one on each tail, and then I'm gonna tie this just in once, and I want this to go in between the two jingle bells, okay? So when I tied this, it went between the two bells to kind of create a little distance between the two. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie a regular bow. Usually I try to tie a bow where I do my 2 loops first, but for this I find just tying a regular bow works best. And I'm going to tie that in between the 2 little bells. And then to tighten it, I'm going to pull while I have the tail and the loop of each side. And then I can just resize this because the elastic stays nice and tight. So I can resize my bow loops and it's so nice. And then I can just go ahead and trim this one because it's a little bit longer than the other, this tail. And there I have my darling little ornament. I think it's super cute with the little topper, and they'll be able to hang it on their tree just like that. And if I want to, which I think I do, I'm gonna make the bow go this way so that you can see the black bow a little bit better. And there we have it. Isn't that cute? Thank you guys so much for stopping by to take a peek at how I created these darling and quick and easy little ornaments. I really hope that you take some time to make these for someone that you know has a pet that they love. I think it would be something to definitely brighten their day. They're relatively inexpensive to make also, and then with all the leftovers, you'll have tons of things that you can make out of them. If you didn't want to do the bones and you wanted to do somebody's name, you could literally just glue these onto a length of ribbon. I've seen that done. Or you could get other shapes of wood and have the people's names on them as well. I think that these are super cute. I hope you agree. And until later, I might be back with another craft. And if not, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I will see you later. Hugs and happy crafting. Bye.